Alright folks, Dave here, aka the Gypsy, and today we're going to be just kind of sharing some of my thoughts on flying choppers and the choppers themselves. First one on the list, to get out of the way, is the Maverick. I'm not a huge fan of it. Again, you'll be seeing me in my Frogger later on. That's my preferred one. It's little brothers and sisters, the police chopper and the ambulance ones, not bad. Annihilator, still again, I'd prefer a Buzzard, but she's alright. Probably better in a close-in gunfight than the Buzzard, but still not my favorite. Of course, the Cargo Bob, the troller's favorite. Too many people I know like to pick people randomly up in free mode and drop them into the sea. And of course, well, you know, nothing to see here. If you've got crazy friends like me, you could get yourself a Sky Crane into free mode and have some fun with that. Alright, back to the real cause at hand today, which is more about the flying, for those of you who haven't done a lot of it. Obviously, you're going to start off, high up and work on that, but once you get better at it, I don't know, go up north, follow some roads around. This is kind of something I used to do in Battlefield. If you look, I've got some Battlefield videos on helicopters. Totally different animal, but it's a great way. You got trees, a couple of poles, but it's a lot better to try to learn in the city. We'll get to that later. And obviously, third-person modes where most people are going to start. I'd advise first-person really once you get used to it. I guess once get graduated past that, start looking at things like these bridges, stuff like that. What you're really trying to accomplish is figuring out where your blades are and where they aren't, so when you go into first-person mode, it's just not going to be as tricky for you to navigate through things without having to worry where it is. Bridges and the tunnels, well, we'll get to tunnels later, but bridges are certainly another place that you can start honing your skills and getting a little better at it. Again, you're just trying to look at the width of your blades and the height of your chopper, where it is. And of course, once you really start feeling excited, find some of these tunnels. There's a few different ones around Los Santos, and flying through them can be a bit challenging, but it's really, really good practice. So do that, and again, trying to get your heights, your distances, where you can fit in, where you can. And of course, our end destination is learning how to fly in first person. I don't know. I think it's just more fun to do, I guess. Ultimately, it's a little more, definitely trippier when you've got passengers and you want to mess with them. But you can also just get a more finite gauge of where you are, as far as trying to get through tight spaces and things like that, as we'll be looking at in a bit. Again, always start high, work your way down low, work on some higher level stuff, and then as you get better, come down lower to street level. It's just like up north with the trees. You're watching for the various light posts and trees and things you're going to find down here. And again, handy for buzzards and stuff if you're into that, if you want to go trolling people in free mode. But it's all just, I don't know, it's practice. You just got to keep working on it, toggling on different, the right, turning is a combination of the sticks and the bumpers, so play with that some. In this case, we're practicing by going down to the various hangars at the airfield, so try that out. There's a couple of them down there. Just go in, turn around, come back out. We actually did that with some Cargo Bobs at one of the Olympics. So we had guys flying cars in there, drop them off, going back. Anyway, so next little bit here, I'm just going to share some footage, and then we'll move on to the Buzzard and some missions and stuff. But yeah, just look for anywhere you think, hey man, can I get through there? If you die, you die. It doesn't matter. This is Los Santos, where death is only temporary. So go out, just keep messing with it, keep getting better, and unlike something like Battlefield, at least I don't have to worry about getting iglet out of the air every 30 seconds. You can actually fly a chopper around for hours on end. Anyways, enjoy. And of course, my other favorite chopper to fly around is the buzzard. It's a great way to do missions, really. Play around some missions, you'll find out which ones. There's lots of them that are actually good with it. It depends how much you want to use them. In this case, we actually had 3 or 4 buzzing around, and that's actually a lot of fun if you can get 2 or 3 of your friends with their own buzzards and just go out tripping around causing shit in some of the missions. And yeah, you can get some of them knocked off in a hurry, that's for sure, a lot faster than you would. And some missions, I don't even know how I would get them done without a buzzard. So buzzards can be a ton of fun as well. Their handling is a bit more finicky as far as you can see, they kind of bob around a little more. This is some older footage. I don't shoot anything recent, but you'll get used to them. Again, they're a little trickier than, say, your Frogger. Froggers probably get the best ability, but over time, with a little bit of practice, you can get them down. I mean, this is Space Invaders, and yeah, we're whoring a little RP here for a while, but that's what buzzards are for. Anyways, another great investment. Again, if I had to pick 2 that I'd purchase, it would be the buzzard and the Frogger. And they're great. This is a Crystal Clear Out 3, another good one. You could do this one on your own, or send your friends off to the 3rd base and take out the first 2 with your buzzard. Again, and you're only spending $200 for the call. So it's also quite handy while wasting ammo. And I guess before I go, if any of you want to do something fun right now, go grab yourself a cargo bob and try picking up some cars off the highway. It's challenging and it's a lot of fun, and another great way to freak out your friends when you pull that one off. I've picked up actually armored trucks and other stuff. Anyways, that's about it, folks. Till next time, have a good one. If you're interested in more specific lessons on choppers, let me know. I'll make some videos, or you can hit me up in 360. We can hang out together and I'll take you for a ride.